Okay. So just so we all on the same page, hold on. Let me get this up. Look, Mr. Butler is not riding around with guns and taking pictures with guns and not having the legal documentation that go with everything that's going on, man. Look, so again, 96, 19 years old, convicted of armed robbery, served 10 years, came home 2006. But when I came home, I was on some, I really was trying to save the world. Um, but within that, man, it allowed me to see a lot of stuff. It allowed me to see how certain systems and organizations operate. But within that, I bumped into a lot of people, a lot of politicians, a lot of people who do stuff, like who really get certain things done. So with doing the work that I was doing, man, I was advised to put in for a pardon, like a full pardon from the state. And so I had met the qualifications. Of course, they denied me the first like 2 or 3 times for like minor infractions, like uh I had put the wrong date on the documentation. And you have to get a letter at that time. You have to get a letter of recommendation from somebody upstanding in the community. Of course, I done went after the top people that I know, but um, they denied it again for something really, really minor. But I was just like, man, I might as well just keep trying. My homeboy BJ was just like, bro, just submit it. So in the link below, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put the link for Georgia Restoration of Rights. So what takes place is once you get a full pardon, they give you the right to run for office, the right to have custody of your child, and the right to bear arms. And what I've been seeing a lot of lately is upstanding guys. I'm talking about these guys is baby superheroes. And the state of Georgia is what they're doing is they're giving them the pardon, but they only giving them the rights to have custody of the child and to run for office. When in fact most of the people who try to get that pardon, they're trying to get it so that that they can have uh, the right to bear arms. And so, and just because you get a pardon, that then you still have some. Like I had got my pardon in 2013. I got my pardon, and I still didn't trust myself around firearms. So I was just like slow to move on certain things because I went into every situation like I got to think my way out of it. So before I had to think my way out of it, I'm not even finna think myself into it. I just back away from the situation. So uh once you have a pardon, then you can file for the right to carry a firearm, which I have that license too. And with that, I think it was one of my Mason brothers was telling me, I was like telling him all the reasons why I couldn't get it, and he was like, "Well, you got a pardon?" I was like, "Yeah, I got a full pardon from the state." And then I went on. He was like, "Butler, shut up. Go down to Rockdale County, complete the paperwork, pay the money, and see what happened." So I did what my brother told me to do, man. And a couple of weeks later, man, my license came in the mail. And you would have thought I had the ace of spade. Cause when I went to the gun store, I was just like, man, let me get that. Let me get that. And I went in out. But what I've learned since I've just been, going to the gun range and interacting with certain people, and just like my mind has shifted to where like sometimes I wear a holster. Most for all of my handguns, I have a holster. Um and I just operate a different kind of way. But the most important safety is the mental safety, because wherever I'm at, I have to think not just for myself, I have to think for the people that's around me. I don't go to situations where I could possibly have to use my firearm. I'm not surrounding myself in environments where I got to do anything. If before I even get into that situation trying to figure my way out, I just won't even participate. I just will not go, or I'll have no parts of it, because like when I was given my rights, it's all, and I don't feel like it's a scope on me, but if I mess it up for me, I might mess it up for somebody else. And I just, it's not a direct reflection, but I just look at it like that. Like, if I was given the right to do something, and then there's another brother who's gone through a similar path, and he tried to get his rights back, and then I'd have made the news because I done did some stupid stuff. So, in short, man, I do have a pardon from the state, a full pardon from the state of Georgia. I do have my license to carry. Mr. Butler is not out here trimming around with the nonsense. The lesson though is like, it causes me to think for everybody. There's been places I done pulled up to, I don't even get out the truck because I'm just like, it's not. Or if it's too many, no disrespect, if it's too many, and it's alcohol and this, man, listen to me. That is the formula for catastrophe. So I just won't even participate in it. I just back away. But I'm gonna leave a link, and now it's the to get your license, man. It's a whole lot of paperwork. They try to do a whole lot of stuff, but in my mind, I'm just like, bro, what you got to lose? Just fill the paperwork out. Fill the paperwork out, man. Be legal.